If you are in your 20s, I'm going to share something to you. That is the time to enter into a society actually. You are completing your degrees or you are completing your studies. You need to understand two things. One is you have to organize your mind, you have to control your own emotions because you might not able to tolerate the society. That's what going to happen actually the first. You have to organize your own emotion. There you need to train your mind. It is very, very important. You should study about yourself and at the same time you should study about the human mind also. You should know about what is a society. You should not go blindly. So two things. One is you should regulate and organize your own mind. At the same time, you should understand what is a society. What is this humans are? Where are you going? What are you going to do? How are you going to make success? So these two things will help you to become a successful at the age of 20 to 29. So because you will face a lot of problems, external, internal, and you don't know how to handle it, there you need to train your mind because I am telling all these techniques, all these, because you didn't learn this from your own studies. Here I am telling to the whole world also, we didn't learn how to manage ourselves. Before learning or putting the education into us, we should know how to manage our own mind. That is very important. We don't know how to manage our own mind. We don't know how to regulate our own body. Before that, we put a lot of trash and unnecessary things in our own brain. So at least this is the time. So 20, you should organize these things. You should regulate your mind. You should regulate your emotions and think, what is this society? Where are you going? What you should do? It's very, very important. Before whatever you're doing, think and do. Think and grow. What is good and bad? That is very important. What makes a consequence? If you do something, what comes to you or what gives benefit, what kind of benefit you will get and what kind of consequence you will get from that. Train your mind means you should train your brain for your own emotions like sadness, sorrow, angry. You have to regulate that. Brain will not learn immediately. It takes some time. If you want to make a behavior, if you want to make a habit, or if you want to bring a discipline in you, or if you need any patient, you should train. How? You have to put it in your actions, in your own life. By doing some practices, particular practices. If you want to, example, if you want to discipline, you need a consistency. For example, if you want a football player, you have to practice again and again. Or if you want to be a hockey player, so you have to be practiced again and again. Then only you can make a skill in your brain. Otherwise, it's not possible. If you are going to any profession or a job, you have to adapt there. You have to follow that culture or you have to adapt it. But it is not possible quickly. I have to practice that. Because when you go into a profession or a job, your emotion will get imbalance because of the environment. When you're going into a system, you can't adapt a system immediately. So it takes some time. So before going into a system, you have to follow a system because this whole body is a system. All the cells have its own consciousness, but it is have a certain discipline. But our brain doesn't have any system to follow that because we didn't follow a proper system. Our human behavior is, I want whatever I want, I do whatever I do, I think whatever I think. This is the human behavior. We are not disciplined. We are not came into a proper system. So the brain will not adapt it. So before going into a society, we have to follow our systems and we have to follow the training. We have to train ourselves. So from where can you start? You should be in the present. And then you have to bring the discipline. This is the practice. The training means you have to make a habit. How you will make a habit? There is an Indian system, Gurukul system is like that. You have to get up early in the morning like 5 o'clock. You have to do this yoga practice at 6 o'clock and you have to shower at 6 o'clock and then you have to eat at 7 o'clock. You have to maintain a system. You have to follow a system to bring a habit in you. also very important, you have to be in present. Because if you are not in the present, then you can't do anything actually. Again and again, this old past will come in sit in your brain and it will pollute you. You can't follow. You should be present. You should aware of your own brain and your own thought. So try to be you. Then only you can lead at present and you can lead to the future. It's possible. Then only you can make result and bring result in your life and create a good habit. Why we are focusing on present? When you focus on present only, you can create a habit, because all the past is bad in your brain. Our own senses got a lot of experience and those experience became a behavior. Now if you want to create a new behavior, you have to focus on the present and you have to focus on the new behavior, new pattern. You have to create it and you have to practice again and again for at least for 90 days. Then only brain can record it and it will turn into a habit. So you have to focus on the present, at the same time you have to focus on a particular system. The environment will pollute, but we are giving the permission to pollute us actually. We should not allow the circumstance to pollute us. You should focus in you. Then only you can bring the results. So here you have to focus inside. It's like a self-making. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any question and thoughts, please leave the comments in the comment box. If you feel inspired to support our ashram, your donations are really appreciated. Keep it in your mind. You are your own blog and you are your own solution. Namaskar.